What's going on YouTube? This is Mythic Guy here, back with some more Terraria. And today I kind of just want to establish a mining route. And so far we seem to have, let's see, let's go full screen. So the only one we seem to have is right here. All we did was go right there and we figured out the jungle's there, so we didn't want to go anymore. And then we figured out the corruption's over here. So the only place I can think of to mine right at this moment would probably mining downwards. Does seem kind of like a lame idea, but if it's all I can do, it's all I can do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mine downwards, like I said. And the reason I grabbed my wood is so I can be able to craft torches down there too, as well as I need to grab some more, just a few more pieces of wood. So I can actually craft some arrows, because I'm going to be using my bow a lot more. That way I don't have to waste my jester arrows that I have. I don't know what that was. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure where I want to mine down, but I think I'm going to do it about right here. This way it's not too close to the house, but it's also a good distance away, if you know what I mean. So that way, like, none of my NPCs can easily get to it. Like, if I try, I'm going to have all my NPCs in a house. The house is above stairs, so it's not like it's going to be that big of a deal. So, here we go, mining downwards. So we seem to come across that might be, I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's a corruption version of a demon altar. And that's probably what it's going to be, because what else makes that much light and glows that color? So, so far, yeah, that's what it's looking like to be. Yeah, that's what it is. Let me check something really quickly. Okay, quality on high, and yet I've still got some pixelation on here. It doesn't matter. I don't care that much, as I'm just playing the game. Alright, so far, since we're in the snow biome, there's not going to be as many ores sometimes spawning. Or I should say, yeah, spawning. I'm going to go ahead and, since we've mined a good bit down, I'm going to jump up a few, this way, so there's a point that when I do fall, I don't have to worry about myself being killed. And we're just going to do, yeah, actually, all I have to do is this right there. So I'm not going to be worried too much right now about getting right back up. I can, if I get down below, if I find some more wood or something, then I'll craft a bunch of platforms. But other than that, I'll just probably stay down there. And I actually did notice this after last time, so we're gonna go ahead and equip that, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that bucket back in there, since it won't make any difference putting in the social slot, since no stats are required when you use the social slot of your little equipment. So so yeah, so last time, like I said, I didn't notice I gotten this. Sometimes things like that just happen to come unnoticed until you've reviewed the video and you see them afterwards, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so there's a pot, and actually gives me a glow stick, sweet, which will actually help me when I'm mining. So we're gonna go ahead and place a torch down, and we're gonna keep mining. The reason why I'm going across is because I don't have to worry about mining downwards and going to that fall point to where I die. So I'm gonna mine just a few blocks over here, and then I'm gonna start mining downwards again. So like I said, if you fall down like a big tunnel, you're gonna take a bunch of fall damage, and since I only have 100 health at the moment, I would definitely take a bunch of fall damage and die, which is not good, and it's not something you want, but sometimes it does happen. So yeah, so like this section of the series here is gonna be probably one of the slowest parts, as I'm a beginner. I don't have very fast mining tools, so when I do mine, it's going to be very slow. Like you see right here, I'm already mining only ice and snow, and it's really slow. But one good thing about this though is it actually allows me to acquire a bunch of snow and ice, and I can probably make a few houses out of it. I don't know what I was doing there, just randomly mining across. So we only have 2 glow sticks. I was about to waste one, but actually, I was just about to waste one, and I didn't even notice this until I just said I was just about to waste one. And then I noticed this. So there goes some more money for when our merchant gets here, because we have 3 gold. I didn't even know. I probably should have put in 2 gold up. But we're just gonna keep on mining. We're just gonna keep on mining. Because it's not like it matters that much. I mean, of course it will if I do die. But I'll still have a gold and a half. It's not like I'm gonna lose all my money and be screwed. So. I'm assuming that's gonna be 2 pieces of 10. But I'm gonna go ahead and mine across. Yeah. Don't really want to grab what that is. Yeah, that's gotta be 10. I don't really want to grab that, but it's right there anyway. So actually, we don't even have to grab it. We can just mine straight like this. Is that no, that's not a chest. So without a chest, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Like, that'd totally be awesome. That'd be like luck of the draw. So we're gonna place the torch right there. Grab that, and then I'm gonna grab these. So, oh sweet, some amethyst. See if we can grab them. Yeah, we're grabbing them. So I just realized I was leaning really forward on my desk. And I was literally have my microphone right next to my keys. And what that does is it picks up the key audio. So you might hear some of that, but what I've been doing is I've been using Audacity trying to cancel out some of that audio and get rid of it. But I don't know how well. Sometimes it just doesn't seem like it does that any good at all. Even when right before I start recording, I just tap the keys on my keyboard a few times, and I also click my mouse a few times, so I can go back and use that as a noise canceling profile, which is kind of like a little selection, and then you just kind of use that as a profile, and then you can like select the whole audio file, and then you can just get rid of all the audio related to that noise profile, which usually is going to be considered static in any background noises. I don't know why, but my microphone picks up static, and I have one of those noise canceling microphones, like the ones with the little fuzzy thing on the top of it. So I don't know why it does that, why it picks that up, but it just happens to pick up static. So, but actually, I like Audacity because it allows me to get rid of the static, which is one thing to just pretty much if you're listening back to your audio, it really sounds annoying if you're hearing static, and it sounds kind of like annoying in a way that you don't want your audience to hear it, and annoying in a way that it just kind of like annoys you that it's there. Like, why is your microphone doing that? Why is it being such a I don't know what to exactly call it. Was it? I don't need 10 iron right there. So we have 200. So pretty much the snow blocks right now are what I consider, they're not, but the ice blocks would be considered stone, but the snow blocks right now are considered to me to be stone blocks because there's a ton of them, and I don't per se necessarily need them. Let's go ahead and sweet 3 glow sticks, actually 7 glow sticks, and a chance to kill this slime. I hate ice because you can slide. And it just feels weird. It doesn't feel Terraria-related, but in a way it does, because, well, it's Terraria, and you know what it is. So I'm actually going to go over here and just start mining downwards. If there was any more of that cave right there, I probably should have checked it. But I saw it up here. I saw it. You guys saw it. I saw it. It's right there. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's iron. Ah, sweet. We got our merchant here. Finally. Alright, so that's... If I can actually... Jeez. Okay, so that's... Oh, nope, that's tungsten. We're grabbing that. I need some of that. I don't really need it, but I really like tungsten more than silver, even though they're the same grade. But tungsten is... Just to feel like it's more important to me. It feels like it's more important. And the first time that I started playing Terraria 1.2... the first set of armor I made was tungsten because I really liked how it looked, even though it was kind of like a revamped version of silver armor, but it just felt better. It just felt awesomer to me. I think I just liked it a lot more and a very lot quicker than silver armor. Now, usually though, when I'm playing with a bunch of friends, like I haven't played Terraria with a bunch of friends in a while, but usually when I do, like all my friends will go for gold and iron armor, sometimes iron, but then I'd usually go for the silver. But since 1.2's been out, I haven't really gotten a chance to play through a whole game of Terraria with some friends, and I haven't brought up the chance to ask them if they'd like to, but in the future I probably will, because Terraria is one of those games where that if you get to play with a bunch of friends, it's good. You're gonna have such a blast. You're gonna have, I mean, it's just amazingly fun to sometimes do it. So, and as you guys see, if you look at my inventory, I haven't really come across a bunch of stuff. And that's one of those drawbacks of mining straight down, is you don't come across a bunch of stuff as you normally would. Okay, so if you guys didn't know what I was doing there, it's a little trick to see farther down than where you're at if you're underground. Just all you have to do is have your torches selected. It doesn't matter where it is, if it's in your hotbar or not. Just press shift if it's not. And what you do is you press shift and you place the torch, but then you also right click and you just keep doing it. And the little particles that happen to kick up or flare up, I guess you could say, but they go downwards after the torch has been picked up. It goes down farther, and if you do it a bunch of times, sometimes you'll get random ones that go a little farther than the usual ones, and you get to notice how or what is below you, if there's like a cave or if there's some ores, so that way you can know if you're gonna profit and continue going or not. Usually you usually want to profit in either a cave or sometimes gems are pretty well profitable, because when you sell them you get a few silver, and sometimes you can get a gold if you get enough. But I usually don't go for gems that are far off right here unless there's like at least 10 of them, and I know there's 10 or more. Then I'll go for it, because why would you go and waste time on something that is not going to give you as much as something that is right there and will give you like a bunch of silver or something in this game. So it's not like it matters that much, because this is one of those video games where it's not like you're gonna die if you do something wrong. Usually it's more of, this game is more of like getting better armor and stuff. It's not about making super rare and hard decisions and stuff. So if I had some freaking bombs, I would go down there and blow that up, but I don't. So that was, can't even remember. But I noticed, no, that's not ore. That literally looks like ore. If you look right around it, that literally just looks like a bunch of tungsten. But I know it's not, because it's just snow block. It's just colored red light. So it's not that big of a deal. And if you guys noticed, I don't think you will, but in this video, it is actually purely smooth, and I'm loving it. I'm using fraps, and even though fraps is like more intense on your CPU when recording, fraps right now is actually giving me constant, super constant FPS. Unlike where Terraria, or Marilla's Action, if you know what that is, Marilla's Action would just give me, I mean, it would give me constant FPS, but it would, we're dying. Yep, we're dead. Oh my god. I didn't think about covering myself up because I hadn't had a mob spawn in forever. Alright, so now we're gonna go right back down. We're gonna grab our money, so this way you guys won't see me and I won't forget to like come back and get it and just say I died. But we're gonna go ahead really quickly after we do that. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're actually, I'm just gonna block this off so I don't randomly drop down there when I don't want to and have to waste time getting back up. So as you guys see there, that's a pretty neat idea to do. It's just build a little thing, and it allows for cave mining, which is a lot of fun. Cave mining is, oh my god, there you go, there's one of those things. If you fall too far, it gives you a bunch of fall damage, and you don't want that, but it's alright. I mean, that would be okay, because I know sooner or later I'm going to start regenerating health. And now we're to the point where I wish I had some grenades, because I know when I go down there with low health, and I'm probably going to die again, and I'm going to split my money even farther down the drain. And in Terraria, if you die, your money, for some reason, even if you have gold, it's not split directly in half. Like, it doesn't split a gold coin in half to like 50 silver. So it took away 2 golds, and I believe it took away some like half of the silver that I owned. So we're just going to try to. All right, sweet, we're good, because that guy's just gonna jump over there, and then sooner or later he'll despawn off my screen. So let's see, and there we go. So like I said, I didn't think about covering myself up, but I'm not going to anymore because I know there's no way somebody's going to drop. But if they do, I can actually... Ooh, didn't want to break that because that would send water right into my... We're going to go ahead and mine axe. Oh my god. As soon as I decide to mine a lot more across than I could have downwards, thank you for popping up. Otherwise, I'd have been mining for a long time. Thank you for popping up, ice bats. I love you. I really like the ice bow. Oh my gosh. Ugh. All right. What was that? I could just tap. That was only one tap. Oh. If you guys wondering what I'm saying, one tap. I mean, like. Okay, so you guys just heard that. Give me a sec. I know when I come back, I'm getting ready to get hit by the bat. But I have a laptop, so my laptop needed to be plugged in. And there we go. See, and now we're gonna get bombarded by a bunch of freaking bats that won't die. Cause they like to just. Oh my gosh! If we can stay here and live. This is some good amount of diamond. And then when we get our merchant, oh man, we'll have a bunch of money. Alright. So I'm gonna do a two-part episode here. Why did I just place it there? So 2-parters means I'm gonna start and stop pretty much instantly a video. So here we go, we're getting ready to stop this video and we're gonna start the next one right up again.